Now, I noticed that when we got this here this morning, this is at 10 a.m. after the market opened at 9:30. You can see here at 9:30, we got, we were basically burning the candle at both ends, right? And this is basically a big indecision. Like, where do we go from here? Ha ha ha. Don't you want to know? It's like the market makers are playing games with people. And then we got this push, right? We got this big push down. And generally during the market open, the first hour or so of market open, the initial push is to trap traders before a reversal. And I used to trade that morning market open every morning, and I always did pretty well. But it's been getting a little weird lately. A lot of the price action lately has been a little weird, basically going against the grain, going against the narrative, going against everything. Everything that you think is going to happen, the opposite has been happening. And the majority of it has been in favor of bull market sentiment and just, like where we're at in the market cycle, October, all of that. Crowvember. Do you see what I did there? Crowvember. I like that. So anyway, I really do like that, especially considering my birthday is November. So I'm going to start calling it Crowvember, and hopefully Crowvember is a big month for Cardano. We're going to get into that. But anyway, down here, you see this wick where this is trap traders. And then you see we got a heavy reversal to the upside. And then we got to the 50% Asia line, which is generally really, really, it's a big deal. If we broke above that and through it, then it's very likely we're going to go up substantially over the weekend, even though the market makers aren't in play during the weekends until like Sunday, right? But we got a big wick. So now we just have basically, this is basically the market expanding throughout Friday. Where we end up, I guess it's just going to depend on where the liquidity flows over the next several hours as we get into the end of Friday. Typically, the last 2 hours of Friday are the most volatile because that's where basically the trap traders end up. And so we'll see where we end up. But ultimately, there are going to be trap traders somewhere, whether it's going to be at a peak of this 86 cents or at 84, almost 85 cents. And so we're going to see where we end up by the end of the day. I'm probably not going to be live when this concludes, but just know that one of these segments of traders are likely going to be trapped. And if I'm looking at the price action where it's at now, I'm going to assume that the trap traders are going to be down here around 85 cents, and the price is likely going to range through this area throughout the weekend. Now, there's a lot happening. And I've covered some of this stuff in the past. Cardano accelerates real world tokenization with Landmark's London Stock Exchange collaboration. That was a big deal. Now, Cardano price forecast, ADA steadies amid midnight and Google Cloud Union. Now, I haven't deep dived into this yet. This is just an article covering what's happening. But I think that this is a pretty key thing in being able to start establishing a pattern for Cardano against what everyone else is doing in blockchain. And I want everyone to pay very close attention to this, because this is the kind of shit that this is all preliminary to me, right? So like a lot of people want to push this. It's like, oh my God, look at this. This is going to change the world. It could. Okay. But I want to be very real about it. But anyway, we're going to dive into it, and I'm going to give you my sentiment. So Midnight Network announced a collaboration with Google Cloud to boost privacy first and zero knowledge digital systems.